BlackFire Fitness, we are back and we are at the end of the week, and you know what that means. We have a core and cardio fusion workout to finish things off to see if we can melt some fat before we head into the weekend, just in case you guys got some cheat meals planned. Yeah, that's what I thought. So let's get to it. The only thing you'll need for today is some motivation and a mat, because we are going to be doing some ab exercises on our back. So grab this bad boy right here and let's get right into business. Today's assignment, because this is a core and cardio workout, we're going to go for 1 to 3 rounds of these 4 exercises that I'm about to show you. So if you guys were doing this exercise yourself, okay, I'm gonna demonstrate this exercise. You do it for 45 seconds to a minute interval, and then after you're done, take about a 45-second to 1 minute rest, and then hop into the next exercise. You rinse and repeat until you get to the end of the list. Again, going for 1 to 3 rounds, depending on how much of a go-getter mentality you have today. So the first exercise you're going to hit is going to emphasize the core. We are going to go into scissor kicks. This is when we want to bust out our mat and we're going to lie on our back. Then what you want to do, if you guys need, we're going to slip our hands right under our butt cheeks. That kind of provides a good leverage for your feet to be comfortable and off the ground. Key is keeping those heels off the mat at all times. And then what we want to do is lift our heads off the mat, because as you guys see, if you guys feel the upper stomach or your upper abs become engaged as soon as you move your neck up. I want you guys to feel that out for yourself, because it's so true. All right, at this point, what we're gonna do is once you start that timer, we are going to extend our feet out into almost like a V. Make sure you get them nice and wide, and then you're going to bring them back inside, but when you do that, one foot intersects the other. Once you cross the feet, extend them back out to that starting position, and then boom, you switch feet. So whichever foot was on top, you just switch positions, okay? And then I'm counting on you guys to make this count by speeding it up, so you guys should go as rapidly as you can. It should look like this right here. Boom, boom, boom. Constantly breathing, because you are going to start to feel the burn after about, I'd say about 20 seconds or so. So keep breathing constantly, constantly, constantly. Give those muscles some oxygen to work with and see how long you guys can get this going. If you guys can't last the full period, take a couple of breaths and then just get right back on the road until your time interval work period is done. Knock that one out, you guys. That should get the abs going, and we're going to number 2. Second exercise, you guys should have been rested for that 45 to 1 minute. Now we're ready to go into exercise number 2. For this one, we're gonna get back up on our feet, and we're going to go into double knee pumps. What that means is you're going to extend your arms straight to one side. So as you can see, for me, I'm starting on the right side. And then you want to bring your opposite knee, so left knee in this case, down. You want to bring your left knee and you want to meet your elbows, okay, in the middle. Now the reason we're doing this is because raising that leg, and if you do this right, and the pump in the arms, once you get to this middle point right here, you want to contract your abs. So we're getting the abs with this motion right here, okay, and then we're also getting the heart rate up because we're gonna speed up this motion. So pick maybe 1 to 3 times. I would say actually 3 to 5 would be my recommendation. So we do 3 on this side, 2, 3. All right, I feel the abs working on this side, and then when you switch sides, you should feel the ab muscles on the other side. So that timer would go 45 to a minute. You go 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Now it may seem easy at first, but wait till that timer keeps on going and going, and I guarantee you, you'll feel some type of way, some type of burn. That's your cardio movement, exercise number 2, and then you're resting up, and we're gonna hit number 3. Number 3, we're going to hit the floor again to knock some ab muscles around. Again, we're gonna start on our backs, and this is one of my favorite exercises. I call it under the bridge reaches. Such a huge fan because you shall feel the burn for sure. I guarantee it. Okay, So get on your back. We're going to outstretch our arms so that our body forms a capital T shape. And this is gonna be our starting position. From here, we're gonna breathe out. And you know the abs have the spotlight, so we're gonna contract our abs. And you wanna bring your knees as far towards your chest as possible. For me, that's about right here. Bonus points if you can get your butt off the mat, because that just means you're extending the range of motion for this exercise, getting a better squeeze in those abs. And then as your knees come to your chest, you're going to bring your arms in as well and see if you can't touch under the bridge. Makes sense, right? So touch under your legs, meaning we want to make sure that our head is going towards the center too, because we want to contract the abs. And then we want to extend the abs. And then after you touch, you're going to extend the legs and arms back to that capital T formation. So let's put it together, you guys, a little bit faster now. Boom, boom. Oh boy, just like that. And I bet you guys can imagine how that will start to feel when you get closer to that 45 seconds to 1 minute work period. Ooh. Make sure to keep breathing, keep those heels off the mat, head off the mat as well, and that should do you guys good justice and get you some good work in the core. And then we will hit the final exercise of this circuit coming up next. Last but not least on this list, I say the best for last, one of the best body weight exercises you can do because it's so efficient in burning calories as well as utilizing literally your full body to get the job done. For the last exercise on this circuit, we're going to hit your classic burpees. If you guys don't know how to do that, pay attention because this should be a staple in a lot of your cardio workouts. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start straight, standing up, and then the first task is to jump in the air and push your hands to the sky at the same time. So it looks simple like that. If you guys are don't have as much mobility and don't want to jump, you can leave that out. Just give me a quick reach up to the sky. Okay, so step one right there. Then you're going to nail your hands into the ground. So take a nice bend in the knees. Stamp those hands, press them into the floor, and then using your hands for stability and balance, we're going to hop out straight, boom, into a push-up position. And then if you guys have that extra bit of motivation in you, let's throw in a push-up, or you can skip that step. Or if you need the modification, at this point you can go on your knees and give me the push-up. Okay, we got options. From here, once you're done with the push-up, you're just gonna go right back up the ladder the same way you went down. So we're gonna hop back to this position, then we can release our hands from the ground, and as we push up after squatting down, we're going to reach up, and then again, finishing with that reach, or if you have it in you, that little jump. A lot of instructions. Let me go ahead and piece it together visually for you. So all at once, jump into the floor, hop out, push up if you can, hop back up, and boom. You need a modification, it looks like this. Reach up, come down, take a step out, okay? Either that on the knees push up, or skipping the push up, hopping back up, or stepping back up, and then finishing it off right there, putting the cherry on top. Now imagine doing that for 45 seconds to a minute, and that heart rate is going to skyrocket, which is exactly what we want because we are trying to melt those calories. That will finish one circuit for you guys, one round. So if you guys are stopping there, congratulations, way to knock that down. If you guys got a little bit more in you, let's aim for 2 or even 3 rounds. The last thing I want to mention before you guys go, it wouldn't be a BlackFire Fitness workout if I didn't have a bonus burn for you guys. So let's check that out before we conclude today's video. Bonus burn. We are going to work those abs to finish things off once and for all. If you guys are like, Ryan, I crushed this workout, it was great, and I have a little bit more energy, then I encourage you to ride that wave and let's get 1 to 2 sets of these Flutter Kicks until failure. So Flutter Kicks look like this. We're gonna get on the floor first and lay out on our back, And this exercise, I would say, is like the brother or sister to those scissor kicks that I showed you in exercise 1. So in the scissor kicks, we went from side to side with the legs. For flutter kicks, you're alternating each foot, up and down. So instead of left and right again, we're just going in that up and down plane. And then we just need to crank this up a notch like you just drank a Red Bull. And you want to do this nice and fast. When I'm training my clients, I tell them pretend like you're frantically swimming to shore because you're being chased by a shark. And that's exactly how you want to roll. You want to keep that head off the mat and really chop those feet up and down. This one you should be able to really move those feet, so don't chicken out from the burn. Let's get after it like this. Okay, just go until you can't anymore. All right, 1 to 2 sets of those, and you guys will be feeling high and mighty riding into the weekend. With that, you guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. BlackFire Fitness, let's stay fired up in our fitness and in our goals. I'll see you guys Monday for another full week of BlackFire Fitness workouts. Catch you then.